Okay. Right. Hello, hi, everybody. A very good evening to you all. Thank you so much for joining us for this amazing opportunity to learn about how lockdown fat must fall in the C9 presentation. I'm absolutely buzzing to share this platform with you. And I just want to introduce myself. My name is Kuda Magama Damba. I'm a proud mother of two beautiful angels. I think, you could be hearing them in the background. Today, my husband is late from coming from work. So every now and again, I might get little interruptions, but hopefully not. So I'm a buzzing entrepreneur, a hairdresser, a designer. I'm a lover of all things, creative, such as cooking food or maybe mixing materials and colors and everything. It's just one thing that I enjoy, and I'm a manager in the business. So my story goes like this. I joined this business in September. Last week, I was actually celebrating my 1 year anniversary in the business. Whoop, whoop. And, I just can't stop but say so much amazing things about this wonderful business. And, I'm just so grateful that this opportunity came to me at a time that it did, because it was right at the height of COVID. And being in the height of COVID, it just posed a lot of, uncertainty as to how life was going to be. So somebody invited me for a presentation, like some of you have been invited for this presentation tonight. And, when I heard everything that they were talking about, I was very much interested and I just jumped into the opportunity. So the first project that I actually used was the C9. And because I was very curious and I wanted to know what this C9 does. And I was so like, I don't want to sell something that I don't know myself, that which I have not used. So that was the big catchphrase for me. And actually, when I started this program, I was just like, okay, C9, what does it have? And all, I was very curious to know what was in it, because I'm a type 1 diabetic and I inject insulin from ever since I was a child. So I really needed to know that all the ingredients which are in this C9, are they going to affect my blood sugars? Are they going to help and everything? So I then decided to seek information from my consultant before I started it. Oh, I've joined this amazing business and they've got this amazing project that they have. So I just wanted to try it for myself. Before they looked at the ingredients, they were happy, and they just warned me to say, the glycemia, which we'll be talking about as we go, it really levels your blood sugar. So just be weary, just in case, your blood sugar starts to go low. But tell you what, because I was aware of what I was using and knowing that everything that was in there was natural, um, I did it so well, and I was really happy. The clarity of mind, the way I'd been stressed over the few months, being a hairdresser and not being able to go to people and them coming to you, like I'd sort of like lost everything that made me me. And like after doing it, I just felt that clarity of mind. I was more focused, I was more energetic. Day 2, day 3, I was ironing clothes, heaps of clothes, which I, and I'm like, oh, I'm feeling the buzz. I'm feeling good. So yeah, this is just a really good, way of getting to know much more about the company. And today we're just going to emphasize more about the and all the things that make us as the aloe vera company. So at this moment, I'm just going to give the platform to Coach Nozie, who will be able to also speak about herself at this time.
Wow, that's so amazing, Coach Kuda. When you talk about how, this opportunity helped you to come out of sitting home, being bored and just without anything to do. It was that stressful a time, where people actually didn't have a clue what will happen. And to actually realize that this project that we're talking about today really helped you. It's so amazing. And thank you so much for sharing your story. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. And thank you everyone as well for being here with us today. My name is Nozie Zoe Matutunube. I'm a wife, mother of two beautiful girls. I'm a chemotherapy nurse by profession, and I'm a manager in the business. I started this business last year, June the 15th, during the height of the COVID. Like I've explained to you that I'm a chemo nurse. When it was COVID time, we were all sitting home and munching. It was that time where everyone was so unsure what was going to happen. And for me, I was just breastfeeding, and suddenly my daughter decided not to breastfeed. So you can imagine the stress of eating and the stress of knowing that as soon as you stop breastfeeding, you gain this weight because no one is just eating whatever you'll be eating through the breastfeeding. So this opportunity, when it came, I jumped on it and I was so excited. And what I did was do my C9. So it was so amazing because I got to lose weight and I got to feel good. Like what Kuda is explaining, that's what I really felt. I felt like I got a new lease of this C9. So it's this place whereby we're sitting here talking to you about the amazing projects that we have. And behind whatever we're talking about, we actually have an amazing business opportunity, which I'm going to talk to you about at the end of the presentation. So stay with us, don't go away, because you're going to be blown away by what this opportunity has to offer. And thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. So like I said, you don't want to miss out. You want to hear what this opportunity has done for me. So stay put and be with us until the end. And we appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Coach Nozie, for just sharing your story. I'm absolutely always blown away, and you inspire me always to be the best that I can ever be, just so that you know, and in front of all these witnesses. So let us start off our presentation. Um, why forever living projects? So forever only use the gel from inside the leaf because that is the bit that actually contains all the goodness. We do not use any artificial flavorings, colorings, herbicides, pesticides, and our products are actually GM free. So with the independent tests that we have done, the aloe in our bottles and tubes is actually essentially as active as the plant itself due to what we call our patented stabilization process. So, our products, aloe is the first ingredient in our products, so we are aloe with, not with aloe, and that combined with our patented stabilization process is why all our products are more effective than other aloe-based products. So our products also have a 60-day money guarantee. So I'm not afraid if I've got customers, if I've got people who are interested in this product and they are not pleased with the products, we have a 60-day money back guarantee, to, replace the money that you think you might have lost when you have used our products. But to be honest, our products are so superior and they're so amazing. I actually haven't had anyone who has asked me for their money back. So as a company, Forever has an advisory board of professionals, which includes people like the GPs, the veg nutritionists, and beauticians. And all these people are really important people in the business who actually advise us if our products are good or if they are not good enough for the market. So today we're just going to be talking about the C9 or the Cleanse 9, a detox program which helps in weight management and which helps you to keep fit, reminding you of the exercises, the feel good factor, eating right, taking your water. And we've also got the follow on 15, which you can actually do after you've finished the C9. So what are we doing tonight? Tonight, we're going to lay the foundations for the road to success. I think with everything, if you don't lay out a plan of what you're going to do, for you to be successful or for you to achieve a certain kind of way of whatever goals you want to accomplish, like you will not be able to do it right. So we're going to lay the foundations right so that we can lead to the success of whether you want to feel clarity of mind, you want to lose weight, you want to be more mindful of eating healthy, or maybe you just want to actually, go on a health spree where you're saying to yourself, enough is enough, junk food no longer, I don't really want it. So we just want to lay that foundation for you and show you the road to success. So here, I just want to inform you of the things that we have in the C9 box. So, in the C9 box, you get, the aloe vera gels, which is like two 1 liter bottles. And then you also get Forever Ultralight pouch, which is a soy shake. And then you get some supplements, which is the Forever Therm. You get another supplement, the Forever Garcinia. You get another supplement as well, which is the Forever Fiber, and a tape measure and a shaker to actually use whilst you're doing this program. So, we pride in ourselves to say it's a look better and feel great in just 9 days with, this expertly devised cleansing plan. It's actually designed, to kickstart the FIT program, to cleanse your body, to adjust your mindset. And, C9 actually provides, the perfect starting point from transforming your diet, whether it be a really bad diet, to fitness habits. So, the C9 is actually based around the Forever's best-selling aloe vera gel, and it's actually a nutritionally balanced program which will allow you to see some real results in as little as just 9 days. So further into what it's all about, aloe vera, which is the drinking gel, which is like, what makes us the aloe vera company. It is the base of the C9. It's got 99.7 pure aloe vera. It is very rich in nutrients. It's very high in vitamin C because it's packed with vitamins and minerals. It actually helps to support the digestive system. It supports our skin. As you can see, beautiful skin. I really didn't need to do anything tonight, to look the way that I did. I just put my aloe lips and I just fixed my eyebrows. That's all I did. No makeup, nothing. So good because it actually boosts your immune system from the inside out. So then your skin is looking amazing, your hair is looking good, your nail health is really, really good as well. So it actually supports our gastrointestinal health. So for those people who are thinking, digestion, whatever, it's actually great for digestion. And like I said, it actually increases the immune function. So here we've got the Forever Light Ultra. It comes in two amazing flavors. So we've got vanilla, which is my favorite, and then we've got the chocolate, which I know it's Coach Percy's favorite. So with this ultra shake, you can add fruit. It's like a very good nutritionally balanced snack, and it's not a protein shake. We actually call it a soy protein shake because it works better than what everyone calls protein shakes out there because it's high in vitamins, it's high in minerals, and you can take your shake with skimmed milk, coconut milk, what do you call it? Soy milk, water. Some people just prefer to shake it in water. All these milk alternatives will actually give that really good effect on the protein and sugar levels, which might be hindering in your way of balancing your diets during the time you're doing the C9. So the C9 actually needs to be like a maximum of about 200 calories, that you can be able to benefit from this. So what else is included in the C9? So we've got the Forever Garcinia Plus. This is the one I was talking about, which I was more worried about being a type 1 diabetic. So it comes from a tree that actually produces citrus fruits. It supports change in the body. Some people call it the fat burner Garcinia Plus. And I like that word because for myself, I was like, hey, fat burner. Like people call different things, like catch names, phrase names, because of what they would have seen, what it does and effects in their bodies. So it supports change. It helps to raise the serotonin levels in the gut. It's actually a feel better supplement, and it gives us less cravings. It helps to maintain the blood sugar levels, and it's a slow release time capsule. So, which makes it absolutely amazing. You're not going to feel like, oh, I've got these cravings. Oh, maybe I should think about a biscuit. I'm telling you, when you start taking this, those things that you just crave for and snack for actually disappear when you start using it. And then this one as well. Oh my goodness me. I love the Forever Them. It's a beautifully created formula which contains like a special combination of vitamins. So, like the products have got so much vitamins, they're packed with vitamins. So we've got the B1, which actually contributes to the normal psychological function. We've got the B2, which contributes to the protection of cells from your oxidative stress. So then we've got the B5, it contributes to like normal mental performance. So you're like really alert and you're concentrating on the things, you're more focused. Okay, I was supposed to iron today, I'm going to iron. Oh, I was supposed to sweep the house and finish this. I was supposed to go and collect. I was supposed, like your mind, your mental performance is like boosted. And then B6 and B12, it actually contributes to the reduction of tiredness and fatigue. Sometimes your body is so worked up. It is so worked up to the extent that, you know, you just always feel tired. You just always feel fatigued. If you're like me, who've got children who are always running around you the whole time, young ones who are still growing, who are energetic, you're more prone to feel more tired and more fatigued because you're like, oh, not again. But because it's got the basics and the B12, it actually helps to reduce all that. And then, of course, the vitamin C, it just contributes to normal energy yielding metabolism. So you're feeling all this great energy and you're like, wow, this is really great. So Forever Therm actually contains caffeine in the form of the guarana seed extract, the coffee robusta bean extract, and camellia sinensis leaf extract, which is what they put in green tea. So I always say when someone starts, if you're going to be coached by me to do the C9, I would rather prefer you take the Forever Therm in the morning, and then by 2 o'clock, you've already done your Forever Therm for the day. Why? Because if you have it after 2 p.m., I'm telling you, you might struggle to go to sleep. And, because it just gives you that boost of energy, so then you don't want to be like at 5 p.m., you're feeling this energy because 5 p.m., you're winding out your day and you're thinking, I'm now, just taking a chill pill to relax and all. So I usually advise to say the latest you can have this Forever Them is at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So you can take the tablets together, or you can just, because usually you're required to take two, so you can take it together, or you can take them separately to say morning and afternoon. So each tablet just contains that caffeine, 87 milligrams, which is quite a lot. So, you can take it before exercise or at in the time in the day when you're on the go, but never before bed. I just thought I emphasize that because, oh my goodness me, some people like, I'm still awake at this time. And I'm like, oh no, you took it the wrong time. So we've got the Forever Fiber. As we know, fiber plays a very, very important role in our food. Without fiber, you've got like no balanced diet basically. So it is very vital for a healthy, balanced diet. It is actually designed for digestive health, It is very high in fiber, that little sachet that comes in, very low in saturated fat. It's got about 5 grams fiber, which is one of the highest, like amount which I've seen in most fiber products out there. So what does it do? It absorbs that excess fat. When you have it, it keeps you fuller for longer. It's usually a midday snack when you're doing the C9, so you can add it to a beverage. And by beverage, I like it with warm water, or I can have it with warm water. Squeeze some lemon juice into it. Or maybe you just enjoy it. Ingest that lemony, kind of like feel like if you want to have a tea, just put it in there and you mix it together. We've got an amazing tea as well, which we have as part of one of our products. So at this time, I'm just going to stop my share because I don't want to hinder my coach, who's going to explain more about what we do between day 1 and day 2 up to day 9. But it's been an absolute pleasure explaining the products in detail and what they do. So over to you, Coach Nozie.
Thank you so much, Coach Kuda. Thank you so much. It's so clear. Like, I've done the C9 before, but when you hear somebody explain what each product does, it actually makes it, worthwhile taking every product, because you're taking it and you actually remember, Coach Kuda said it does this and that. So thank you so much for sharing your wealth of knowledge with us. We really appreciate. So, okay, may you kindly make me host, I think, because it's disabled me to share. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. Like I said, we really appreciate, because we know you could be somewhere doing other things, but you decided to be here to come and be educated all about the C9. So we really appreciate you. And I'm going to take you through what the C9 really, what you do on the 9 days of the C9. So as it says, C9, it's self-explanatory. So it means you do it for 9 days. So what happens is that you get your booklet inside the kit when you've purchased your C9. So in that booklet, it really gives you like a step-by-step guide of what to do. And you're so lucky as well, because whoever you would have bought from is your personal trainer. So imagine you've bought your C9 and you've got your personal trainer guiding you all the step of the way for the 9 days. So when you wake up, so usually we recommend that you start your C9 as early as possible. So maybe even 7 o'clock or even 9, whatever is suitable for you. And remember, you're trying to fit it around your lifestyle, around whatever you're doing. So breakfast time, you have your Garcinia Plus, which is 2 soft gels. So it comes in a form of a dosette. Those of you maybe in the UK, you understand the dosette because it's put in like in a format that you can follow. So it actually shows you that breakfast, you pop this Garcinia them, it just shows you in a good order. So the first thing that you do is to take your Garcinia two soft gels, and then from there you've got a 30-minute gap. Remember to have a gap between the Garcinia and the aloe vera drinking gel. So you will then do your aloe vera drinking gel after the Garcinia. So from there, you can take your Forever Them. So what other people usually do during the 30 minutes that you're waiting to take the aloe vera drinking gel, you can then have your exercise if you want in between there. And after that, then you do your drinking gel and Forever Them tablet. And soon after that, if you haven't done your exercise in between, you can then do your exercise afterwards. So, which is really good. At least you feel so pumped up, you feel so energized after that. So around 11 o'clock, you can then do your Forever Fiber. So the Forever Fiber is a midday snack, which is meant to help you keep fuller for longer, like what Coach Kuda explained. So I usually have mine with a warm beverage, or have it with like a warm drink, and then you put it like warm water, and put in a bit of lemon just to make sure you put in a flavor on it, because it's quite bland. And the tip I always give people is, when you're doing your forever fiber, make sure you just do like small sips. Don't do gulp, because at times you might feel nauseated gulping it, and you'll have people saying, oh, I feel a bit sick, I feel a bit nauseated. But I've realized that in between you doing your first bit of the breakfast, because you won't be eating anything then except for the free foods as well, then when you're doing your forever fiber, you might feel nauseated gulping it. So usually do it small sips as if you're drinking your nice tea. And then come lunchtime, you do your forever garcinia as well, 2 capsules, and then the 30-minute break. And then from there, you can do your forever aloe drinking gel. So after that, you've got your shake. So we usually look forward to having the shake. So in the booklet, it's got recipes of how you can do your drinking, how you can do your shakes. You've got nice, exciting recipes there. So as you can see already, that booklet is giving you recipes for life. And from there, you then take your forever them. After that, you then do your dinner bit of it. So we also have free foods, which I'll explain when I get to that point. So remember, you also have to be drinking loads of water, because the cleanse in the C9 is in the number 1. I don't know if it's making any sense. So you're not going to be having any bowel movement for your cleanse. So the cleanse is actually you going to the toilet to do your number 1. So drink more water so that all the toxins are being washed out, and all the supplements that you're taking are really working in your body. So day 1 and day 2 are reset days. So dinner time, there is no dinner there for eating. So you've got your garcinia and then your 30-minute break. And then from there, you've got your forever aloe vera drinking gel. And evening as well, you have your drinking gel to take as well. So remember, keep drinking, keep drinking, keep drinking. And I'm sure by now you're looking and thinking, oh my God, what will I be eating? There's so many things that you can eat during the C9. So many things, as in we've got free foods that go with the C9. So like we've explained to you, that we've got more educated people, doctors, dietitians who come, we've got those board of advisory board people who come down and sit and talk about a product and talk about the importance of every product that's there. So they're the ones who've sat down and really decided that these are the free foods that you need to take, and there's a reason why we take them. But because with us, we're people who follow instructions. If you want, you can go and research on that, why those particular foods were put down there. So now we go on to day 3 to day 9. So breakfast, you have your garcinia, and then 30-minute break, whether you do your exercise then or do it when you've taken your forever them at the end. So as you can see there, day 3 to day 9, you've got your forever ultra shake. So there you're excited because you've got breakfast. I usually have people saying, I'm looking forward to day 3, because there you've got your shake as a breakfast. So which is amazing and really nice, because then you've got something which is helping you keep fuller. And because you've done day 1 and day 2, trust me, even looking forward to the meal on this day is something that's going to shock you, because by the time you get to your lunchtime, you're so full already, because your mind is already programmed for day 1 and day 2. So now in the midday as well, you've got your snack, which is the same as day 1 and day 2. And then you have your lunch. So lunch, you've got garcinia plus soft gels. And then this is a bit where you have to decide. If you take your shake in the afternoon, you can have your shake in the afternoon or have your 600-calorie meal. So if you take the shake in the afternoon, then it means in the evening you can do the 600-calorie meal, or vice versa. So from there, we're saying day 3 to day 9, you're almost there. You're getting the vibe. You're actually feeling so energized on these days. And yes, during these days, you're actually intensifying your exercises as well. And remember, with the C9, the more you run, the more you exercise, whatever weight you want to lose. Say maybe you want to lose your stomach, your weight in the mkaba area, in the stomach, your belly. So you do more exercises of sit-ups. So wherever you want to lose weight on, you have to focus on those points. So dinner time, you've got your garcinia and then 600-calorie meal or shake. And then from there, make sure you drink loads of water as well. And then so where they says to you, men can have up to 200 more calories on day 3 to day 9, which is fantastic, because at least there you have to intensify the exercises because you're adding more calories into your system. And then yes, drink more water, as it explains there on that bit. Like I said, you can have free foods from day 1 to day 9. So depending on the aloe vera drinking gel that you would have bought, because this is what I really want to emphasize. If you've taken the peach flavor or the berry nectar flavor, there are other free foods that you can have and or not have. So you have a look in the book, and the person who will sell the C9 for you is going to explain this one further for you. So if you've bought like the plain gel, you can actually have any of those free foods. So you can have tomato. Imagine you're munching on those foods during the course of the day, so you're not going to be hungry. You have people asking, can I eat? So yes, you can actually eat the free foods. When you're feeling peckish, you can actually have strawberries, you can actually have the pears, you can have grapes, you can have, my favorite is just having a green salad, because I want to make sure when I do my C9, when I've put in my 100 pounds into it, but yes, I get mine 60 pounds. That's a disclaimer. I thought I'll drop that one there. So how to get it, I'll explain to you. So when you've paid in your 120 pounds, you actually want to make sure you see the results. You're not going to cheat, because we always say if you don't cheat with the C9, you actually see the results. And imagine spending all that money for you to cheat just 9 days. So we say to you guys, let's stick with it and make sure you actually do the right thing by you, because you are the one who wants the change. So make sure you stick to it and don't cheat. With the C9, I always say, if you don't cheat, at least 2 kilos you should lose, so you can't come back and say, oh, the C9 didn't work, because the side effects of this cleanse are really amazing. And when you put in so much into your exercise, you really see the difference. So as you can see, these are the 600 calorie meals that people have had. So it's so good what people have had, and already make it exciting, make it, something that you look forward to, because as you're eating, then it means you're actually looking forward to your meal. And yes, it's portion controlled, 600 calories. And then in the booklet as well, we've got examples of the 600 calorie meal. So we're not leaving you just stuck with what to do. And then somebody they did a nice salmon, so which is really nice. And some people usually just cut out all the carbs during the 9 days. I always say to people, it's only 9 days, 7 days, and 2 days on top. So you can actually afford not to eat as much, because after that, you would have actually given your body a new lease of life. We say to you, if you believe in yourself, anything is possible. If you tell yourself, yes, I'll do it. If you tell yourself, oh, yes, I'm going to avoid cheating, I'm going to avoid the chocolate, whatever is your favorite thing that is making you gain the weight or making you not feel so good, if you believe in yourself that you can avoid those things in the 9 days, you can actually do it. And anything is possible, and people will be asking you as well. And like you see there is Coach Kuda. She says, if you say to yourself that yes, you can do it, you can actually do it. As you can see, the mother of two, she could have all the excuses in the world not to exercise, but she told herself in the comfort of her home, she's going to be exercising. I don't know if you can see the video. It's not showing, isn't it? I'm not too sure what's happening. Oh, yes, there. You see, mother of two beautiful kids, a girl and a boy. Listen to me saying girls. She's busy exercising in the comfort of her home. So because she really wanted this C9 to work, she put in the time, she put in the effort, and with what she's done, look at her now. She's glowing, she's looking all good, and she's looking all sexy because hubby is there picking her up, because she's just looking all nice, trim, and toned, and look at the results there. So she did the C9 day 1. If you look at the difference of the first picture and the other picture, so it's so amazing what the C9 can do. She really lost a lot of weight, and that's her back view there. It's so, from just a straight, bless you, Kuda, sorry, from just a rectangle. Look at her there, the silhouette, the hourglass, it's all showing all the curves in the right places. So with the C9, you'll be looking so good, and you actually feel so good. So I did the C9 like I explained to you. I just had my baby. She stopped breastfeeding, and I was feeling all sluggish and all, I wasn't really feeling so good about myself. And yes, after the 9 days, and that's me, they're looking all good. And there is Coach Percy as well. She is our biggest loser, I would say that. So with her, if you do the C9 and really put in so much exercise into it, she went all out with her exercise and she lost 15 kilograms. So imagine if you put in the work, you can actually lose the weight. And like we said, it's a global business. We've got our coach, Lihe, who lost her weight as well. Look at her before picture and look at it after. You can see the sassiness in her face. When you look good, you definitely feel good. You're so confident. You can actually build your confidence by losing so much weight. You can build your confidence, even the C9. As much as you say, maybe some people, you don't want to lose the weight, you can actually cleanse yourself, remove all the toxins from your body. If you don't want to lose the weight, you don't put in so much exercise, but trust me, the feel good factor is going to be so good, and you really love how you feel. You won't be as tired. And then we've got Mr. Simela. He's lost so much weight. I always say, let's change this picture, because now he looks so less trimmer than this. But after the 10 days, this is how he looked. So that's an amazing thing to do. When you do your C9 with your better half, it's a game changer, because like we were having this talk this past Sunday, where you say you want to be like this with your partner when you go into the bedroom department. If kids are awake, I'm sorry, I know it's before 9. So you want to be at par with your partner. So do your C9 together with them, so that you actually have your energy levels boosted together. And this is my cousin there. We've got our one day, she did her C9. Look at all those love handles all gone on this other second picture. It's so amazing. And look at her other picture there, the side view. She really looks so good. And this one is my cousin's husband. He did the C9, and trust me, I get so much sales from him, because when people see him, they actually say, you know what, whatever you did, we really wanted. And this was a game changer in their house, because ever since they did the C9, we did our C9 last year, together as cousins, as family. We did our C9s. They've been running together, husband and wife. They've got a hobby now. They come out, they run every day. And she always thanks me and says, you know what, we're at it every day, thanks to the C9, because she looks attractive. She looks really good. And the person you're seeing there is my husband. We did the C9 together. Like I was saying to you, I'm not just saying it for the sake of saying it. Do your C9 with your personal person, and you're going to thank me later. Because when you think you're tired, when you go upstairs, it's not tiredness, guys. We're all full of toxins. And I know some of you maybe who come from Africa, from time to time, we're advised to cleanse our system, whether you drink warm water and clean it out. So this is the detox that we're talking about. And whatever lethargic feeling you feel, whatever tiredness, whatever you feel when you go upstairs there, all your problems will be gone, because there's this thing that the C9 does. You really have good energy levels. It's so amazing. And like we said, it's a global business. We've got one of our leaders in South Africa. He did the C9. Look at his before picture and after. So he called it Mkaba must fall. And really, when you look at that picture, Mkaba did really fall. So it's so amazing what the C9 can really do. We've got another business owner there who did the C9. So we are the products of the product, where we say, you know what, you come here and do your C9, you actually see the difference. And like we said, we've got a 60-day money back guarantee. So 60-day money back guaranteed means if it doesn't work for you, or if you really don't like whatever the effect was, or you're not satisfied, you can actually do what? Come back and get your money given back to you, no questions asked. So it's so amazing, and it's our pleasure as well sharing this opportunity with you. Like I told you, that behind this amazing product, superior product, we've got an amazing business opportunity. And like I explained, I started this business last year in June, and I'm so proud, like it gives me goosebumps, where you feel like, oh my God, I'm actually saying this. Yes, it's replaced my nursing income. I'm a chemotherapy nurse by profession, I'm agency by profession, But doing this opportunity, saying yes to this opportunity, it's actually given me the choice to decide whether to stay at home if I want, or go to work if I want, just to get that extra, extra income for the luxuries of life. But I have a choice, because thanks to this opportunity, I'm somebody who can manage to stay at home now using that opportunity, but obviously dipping in and out of work. Because I started in June and I was so stressed out, because remember, the pandemic came in, and I'm somebody who just decided that, you know what, I'm going to be freelance nurse and stay at home and not have anybody dictate to me when to go to work and when to come back home. Because my mom passed away 2018. She just turned 60 on 2017, and she was diagnosed with cancer, and sadly we lost her a year later. But I had the privilege of going home and nursing her. So when I was at home, she made me promise to be a present mom to her grandkids. So that's where I come from, that I'm somebody who wants to make memories with their kids. So when I was in the COVID wards there, I was so stressed out and I was petrified. So I just stepped back a bit. For 2 weeks, I wasn't going to the wards. And as I was sitting, when you think, oh my God, I've got problems, when you think I've got issues, and then boom, this hits you hard. Because my husband was then affected by corona. This meant that we had to stay at home, no income. And here I am nursing my unwell husband. I always say this was my aha moment, because as I was sitting in the valley and as I was stressed out, I was praying. And the answer came when my husband's friend brought home the aloe leaf. That aloe leaf really healed him. So for me, that was the moment I signed on the dotted line. I said, you know what? I'm signing on the dotted line, Coach Jack, because she'd been telling me about this opportunity for 2 years, and I've never regretted. And being in this opportunity, it's afforded me to actually drive the car of my dreams, during the pandemic. And I'm not even scared to say, it's one of those cars which I never even thought. I remember when I was looking at cars, I bought myself a Kia Sportage, but I never really thought I could actually go into the regions of Mercedes Benz. But yes, with this opportunity, I managed to collect a GLC, SUV, straight from when they say you actually unwrap it, that's what I did. And thanks to this opportunity, because they actually pay for that car, because I qualified for this amazing incentive. And yes, I've also qualified to be in the VIP UK group. It's one of those decision boards, in the UK, whereby you go there and decide and, take whatever is needed. Whether people in your business tell you whatever they need, you take it up there. You're like the intermediator. And yes, I've qualified as well for an incentive, which means if it wasn't for COVID, I would have actually been in Australia in April, and if it wasn't for COVID, I would have been in America in October. But you know what? Because we couldn't travel, the company said, you know what? I'm sorry, we're going to just give you, this money, which we're so grateful for. So I'm sharing with you this, because we're saying in this opportunity, we're a place where we're saying, come to us as you are. What is your pain? Come as you are, as ordinary as you are, and you can achieve extraordinary results just from the comfort of our homes. Imagine my kids are sleeping and I'm here just sitting here. And if I was doing my nursing shifts, I could just maybe be in the wards or doing whatever right about now, or leaving the kids with the child minders. So we're saying to you, what is your pain? Are you that person who wants extra money? Are you that person who wants to have a choice of what to do? Are you that person who is actually struggling to support your families back home? We say to you, come as you are and actually enjoy the amazing benefits of this amazing opportunity. And maybe you're somebody who likes our products, you're somebody who likes the C9, you've heard about it, but we say to you, just with a mere £200, you can actually get your big box with 18 different products for you to try. And from there, you can get your C9 cheaper. So your C9 will be £85 from your own web store. And from there, if you want your drinking gels, you actually log into your own shop and get your products 30% cheaper. So yes, think about this, and you obviously talk to the person who invited you today. And now is the time for you to ask any questions. Over to you, Coach Kuda, if you've got any takeaways to say before we take the questions.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Coach Nozie. For me, I just wanted to explain like how big I was because I think people, I didn't explain it further, but I just want to encourage someone here. So I was really big. I was like a size 18. Especially, I gained more weight after giving birth to my young daughter, and she's 3 now. So you can imagine the problems of having weight gain. Literally, I would go to sleep, and when I go to sleep, I was never actually very comfortable talking about this. But I think because it's such a big testimony, I hope it can help someone else. uh, you know i was I'd now got into a habit of snoring, and I actually didn't know that I used to snore. And when I was sleeping with my husband in the same bed, would sleep together, same time, and everything is fine. In the middle of the night, when I wake up like this, probably I want to go to the toilet, or I've just woken up and I'm wondering what's going on. Guess what? My husband is not next to me. Where is he? Because I had been snoring that much to an extent that it used to wake him up. And when it has woken him up, oh my goodness me, he would go and sleep in the lounge, or he would go and sleep in the children's room, depending with how he's feeling on that day. So you can imagine as a spouse how you feel. You're so like a very confident person when you're talking and whatever. But you actually realize to yourself to say, oh my goodness me, there's a problem here, because husbands and wife are not supposed to be separated in the bedroom, isn't it? So I just thought to myself, okay, I really need to do something about it. And, when I started this program, I was 91 kilograms, 91 kilograms. After the 9 days, I lost 4.5 kilograms, which left me at 86.5. But you see, when you start the C9, it gives you these amazing good habits that you start doing: exercising, eating right, portion control. I think someone has actually asked a question, to us to say, are there any exercises, or are there any, like meal suggestions which actually come in the C9 program? And the answer is yes. You're given meal suggestions, you're told how many. For women, it's actually 500 calories. For men, it's 600 calories, the most you can take, you know. And, after doing this C9, 86.5 was not good enough for me. My target is 70, and I'm actually still on my way there. I lost some more weight, and I was now 82.5. And then at one time, I even got to 79.9, which is absolutely amazing. But now we've started eating again, and I'm back to 82 kilo, and I'm like, okay, Kuda, on the go, But I just thought I talk about that, how uncomfortable it is that your partner knows you're snoring, but, because they don't want to dim your confidence, they won't talk about it. So I want us to look at ourselves and say to ourselves, is there anything, that we ourselves can realize for ourselves before someone tells us, to say, there's a problem here? Because, like we said, we want to lay the foundations right, isn't it? And, now I'm really happy about this, because even my husband, he recorded me the other day and he said, listen to you. There's nothing there. 2 minutes, I've recorded you. Yeah, sleep. Yeah, like a little puppy in my hands. You don't need to worry about it. And like Coach knows, you were saying, any success that I have, anything that I do, which is very interesting, and it I buzz to him to say, oh my goodness me, this is, he picks me up, like he literally lifts me up and he's like, well done, baby, well done, like that alone, it just gives me that, oh, feel good factor. I've done something right. So I hope and pray that today you've been inspired, because we are real people. We're talking about real life situations and things that we have done ourselves to make things right for ourselves. And this journey, weight loss journey, it just doesn't go over like that. I've got 2 children. My tummy is not so flat, like how you'd see in magazine and whatever. I still got scars to show that I gave birth, you know, and I'm not perfect, but I'm well on my way, to go in that. So like I'm really, really excited, and thank you so much, Coach, for this opportunity. I don't know if there's anything you want to add, or shall I stop the recording so that we can answer questions?